The constant mantra that permeates our political culture is that somehow the Constitution is outdated. Of course, I'm waiting for someone to tell me exactly where. Tell us precisely where this ruling document is outmoded and archaic. Is it the 13th Amendment that bans slavery and involuntary servitude? Is it the 15th Amendment that ensures everyone's right to vote regardless of race? Is it the 19th Amendment that guarantees everyone the right to vote regardless of gender? Or maybe it's that pesky 14th Amendment that says something about equal protection under the law. You know, that principle that says the government doesn't get to choose which demographic it will protect and which it will harass? Where exactly is this document outdated? Is it the Fifth Amendment's due process clause that mandates fairness in the way the government deals with those who are suspected of wrongdoing? Is it the clause in the Fifth Amendment that makes clear that the government must build its own case and that the individual can remain silent during that process and that silence can't be used against the individual? Or is it the Sixth Amendment, which is a further extension of the due process protections that makes clear that as the government mounts its resources against the accused, he has the right to a fair trial, a public trial, and a speedy trial. He has the right to be informed of the accusations being asserted, along with the right to confront the government's witnesses and the right to compel his own witnesses to come in and present a defense. Finally, the Sixth Amendment guarantees the right to the assistance of counsel through the process and the right to an impartial jury to determine whether the government has met its burden. Is that the outdated component of the Constitution? Or is it in the Eighth Amendment? You know, the amendment that prohibits the government from punishing the individual in a way that would constitute cruel and unusual treatment? Or maybe it's the Third and Fourth Amendments that reflect our right to be left alone. Or maybe it's the Second Amendment that protects our right to defend ourselves. Or is it the First Amendment with those crazy provisions that talk about free speech, free exercise of religion, free press, and free assembly? Or maybe, just maybe, the outdated provisions are found in the body of the Constitution, Articles 1 through 7, which are founded upon two immovable principles. Men and women are born free, and men and women cannot be trusted with power. As a result, government is limited as to what they can actually do. Just where exactly is this document outdated? Come to think of it, it's not outdated at all. Instead, it's a document that is designed to stop those in power from having unchecked authority to oppress the people. Our charters of freedom have done an unparalleled job in protecting our liberties in a way that no other document has historically been able to do. We are incredibly fortunate to have this Constitution. Protect it with everything you have.